What's going on, everyone? Honda Fit for Adventure here, and I recently rode my Honda Motocompacto from the suburbs of Chicago all the way up north to the border of Wisconsin and back.
Oh, we made it! We made it! So it's about 43 miles to get here.
It's about 42 miles to the Wisconsin border, making the total adventure just over 84 miles. Once I got back to the car, I decided to continue on for another 16 miles to complete 100 miles in one day.
I think that would have been a solid 100 to the car, but for good measure and air, I want to do 105. Whoa!
Now my moto is pretty stock, but I did add some extra batteries.
I got these batteries and some socks so they help stay warm.
The stock battery gets an average of 9 miles per charge, and the aftermarket batteries get an average of 13.5 miles per charge. Even though my total range is about 36 miles, I will be charging the batteries up about every 15 miles to cut down on the charging time.
Looks like battery number 1 has topped off. Battery number 2. Now just waiting for the stock battery.
Now I did some scouting ahead to find some outlets along the way, but what I did not plan for was the last few miles of the trail being crushed gravel and then later on just dirt and rocks.
No pretending it's not loud.
The rough and rocky terrain really took a toll on the batteries, draining them down quicker than I anticipated.
And the battery's blinking. I got about 1 mile left.
Even though I had about 5 miles of range left on the aftermarket battery, I found out that the Motocompacto would not recognize the aftermarket battery if the OEM battery was dead.
Oh, I made a crucial error with the dead stock battery. It's not recognizing the aftermarket battery.
So I ended up having to walk 2.5 miles to the nearest outlet to get back up and going again.
Here we are.
Other than that, everything on the trip went fairly well.
There was a rattle. I'm thinking it was a screw. Might have vibrated loose.
The trip took place on March 2nd of 2024.
It did snow a little bit a couple days ago, and it is March 2nd.
I started this adventure at 3:50 a.m. and returned back to the car at 1:20 a.m. The total trip took 21 hours and 31 minutes.
Oh, down to 1 bar.
The temps for the day were a low of 32 and a high of 62 degrees. This was my adventure.
Time is currently 3:35 a.m. Final check. All right, I'm starting my adventure. Here we go! There's a coyote running on the tracks on the right-hand side of me. Here's the Grand Victoria Casino. 1 mile after that will be our first battery change. I'm gonna do a quick battery change because it's pretty dark coming up. Plug it into my next one. We're crossing from Elgin into Dundee. We're about to go under tollway 90 right now. We're gonna go, stop. My thumb is getting pretty cold. 10 miles. 1 hour and 2 minutes. We're gonna ride the OEM battery all the way to our next stop, which is Algonquin. All right, this is the Algonquin start and stop on the Prairie Path bicycle path. 14.81 miles. Look at that. Almost had it on the dot.
I got these batteries and some socks so they help stay warm. If they get below about 30 degrees, it'll throw an error code on the Motocompacto. Don't ask me how I know.
I did about 5 miles on each battery because if I drain the aftermarket batteries all the way down, it's going to take about 5 hours to charge those up all the way. Putting on only 5 miles should only take about 90 minutes.
I'm also going to try out a folded sweatshirt for the next 15 miles. We'll probably average down to walking pace with all the charge times. Oh, we got a friendly police visit. Looks like battery number 1 has topped off. Battery number 2. Now just waiting for the stock battery. Good to go. I know it takes a lot longer to top it off to 100%, but for today's purposes, we're charging them to 100%. Now that we got some daylight, should have some better footage. There's definitely a lot of frost out and a lot of moisture, so my gloves got a bit wet. My backpack's a bit wet, but it's water resistant, we're good. Last chance for a hot coffee. It does a weird jog through town before it gets on the bike path again. Bike route, there we go, there we go. Bike route. Oh no, my seat. Whoa. That's a sharp turn too. 26, overspeed air. Holy shit. More deer. Oh dear. Oh, I need assist. All these hills. Oh. Oh, brakes full blown. Felt like I just heard my phone drop. Oh, it did. Hey. I think eventually this will turn into crushed gravel. This is that awkward time where I'm going 10, 11 miles per hour and they're probably running 8 miles per hour. Turn that light off and continue on. And even though it's asphalt, the cracks make it so rough. You almost might as well take the crushed gravel, but I don't know how much that affects the mileage or the range. Is the proper term range for electric vehicles? They don't say mileage, like the range. See, look at, there's someone who stops. Thank you. Scoot, scoot. I can barely stand up without falling over my butt. It's not hurting, but it is numb. Oh, that sucks. Gotta veer off the bicycle path a little bit. I don't want to take a picture of it by the lake first. Oh, picture time. Oh, even better, 31 on the dot. 10 to 15 minutes behind schedule. Charging. I don't know if you could see it before, but I was like, yeah, let's not use this one. Actually, I shouldn't shake it because that's gonna blow a fuse. So I'm gonna make some food while this charges. I'm making some bacon and eggs, which is gonna take about 30 minutes. Our next trip is gonna be our longest one. It's 10 miles to the border and then 10 miles back with no charging. Oh, I didn't hook it up to the battery. Comfy seat. Getting it primed up. We are 48 minutes behind schedule. How many railroad tracks I crossed. Man, we still got some snow on our left. Welcome to Ringwood. Oh, crushed gravel. Here we go. Oh, this might be a rough patch. First off, there's some poop. Second off, speed limit 40. Oh, not on these tires. There's no pretending it's not loud. It's clunky. Oh, drop the phone, drop the phone. Oh, did it burn out? Let's go. More poop. Good thing I didn't drop it in the poop. The border on Google Earth will run into a playground. So that is what I'm waiting for. We gotta be getting close. If we go too much further, I might get concerned about my battery life. Oh, this is mud. Of course I will. I'm gonna do some voltage readings. Still says 37. We're still pretty good. It's like 34.5 is what I dropped it down to get my range estimate.
A few moments later.
Yeah, we're getting close to a dead battery. That burned it up quick. That's gonna put us back a long time on charging. Coming up to the Blair Witch Woods, which I think we should be there. Is that the playground? Oh, we made it. We made it. $44.2 minus a mile, so it's about 43 miles to get here. Getting ready to go. Not exactly sure what court this is. Gideon Anders Park. Oh. Splish splash, I'm taking a bath. This soft gravel is really taking a toll on the batteries. Illinois Route 173. Boost. Where's the flux capacitor? Broadway. This is wet. I mean, it did snow a little bit a couple days ago, and it is March 2nd. The question is, can we get back to our charging post? It's going to be close. So here's the BP. I'm going to risk it. According to my research, if I have 6 miles to go, I think we could do it. Oh man, I just hit the 1-bar battery and the battery's blinking. I got about 1 mile left. We're facing some headwind too. Oh, it's literally gonna die. I can make it. I gotta go down that. Let's go. Let's stretch it out, rethink our game plan, see if we can find a power outlet. All right, wish me luck.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Why are you not going? I got the regular, oh, unless it says it by the computer. That might not be good. Oh, I made a crucial error with the dead stock battery. It's not recognizing the aftermarket battery. So I gotta find the nearest outlet. I knew I should have stopped at the gas station. Oh, I walked a mile. I think I have to walk another mile. Much better. All right, we're 1.5 miles in on walking. I think we're gonna have to walk total 2 miles to get to a public outlet. Here we are. Ooh, roughly 3 miles to where I need to be. I feel like I'm gonna get kicked out. Charging it up. I ran out of battery on the way here. Yeah. It's a Honda Motocompacto. E-scooter. I rode it from South Elgin to the Wisconsin border.
Holy shit, hope you're not causing any trouble.
Nah. Have a good one.
On your
Thank you. Oops. Let me pack up. We can hit the road. It's 3 miles. Hopefully it's just a little bit of gravel and then it goes back to asphalt. Oh, early. That's a driveway. Oh, asphalt. Oh. Oh, now for the fun part. Now we got wind coming up right at 14. Ooh, it might be possible to do 100 miles in a day. So we just came back from about 3 miles. I'm gonna top it off to 80% again, and then we're gonna head off. I need a fuse. Charger, third charger. All right, let's go. Thank you. Hoping to get another 10 miles out of this battery. None to your business. Street lights are on. I should have my lamp on. I just broke the bar end off. It tipped over. This looks about right. We got held up by the train this morning. Oh, the throttle got stuck there for a second. Dang, they actually gate this off. That's kind of rude. We got another, say, 5 miles to the Algonquin charging outlets, and then another 15 to the car.
What the hell is that?
It's a Honda.
Wait, can I see it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's a little different. That's very cool. Where do you get that from?
Honda.
Honda?
Yeah. Quick dinner. Oh, I got nice and comfy on this seat. We got 15 miles back until the car. Let me do the trick and get on our way here. I still like full throttle and to work the phone. Honda Civic. Go fast, go fast. There was a rattle, and then I heard just something chuck out. So I'm thinking it was a screw. Might have vibrated loose. Maybe it was a stick. I got caught in the fender. I hit a bump. Something fell out. 8:45 p.m. Raccoon. There's a kitty. See, on the way here, we pass those colorful tarps. Oh, shit. 86.65 minus about 5 miles, so 81.65 miles. Let's go. Let's go. All right, swap back to the one battery. We're out of the danger zone. We're gonna try to take a veer off on this path and do a loop back to the car. So this should dump us off close to a gas station. Right, that's the gas station we're going to. And then the bicycle path we're gonna take is coming up here. We're gonna take that back down that way a couple miles and then loop back to the car.
Yeah, benches. Hopefully some outlets.
Thank you. Thank you. 13 miles left to hit 100 miles. All right, cruise a little bit further. Do this every time. I make it more of a hassle than it needs to be. I mean, I have been up for a while. My car's on the other side of this bridge. I think that would have been a solid 100 to the car, but for good measure and air, I want to do 105. Whoa! Yeah! Over the bridge on the Fox River. 105. Oh, down to 1 bar. The voltage is at 34.2. What I cut it out at the rest of them. Roughly 21 hours and 30 minutes. Oh, this is still going? I didn't even know. Oh, it's about 1:30 a.m. So I wrapped that up at 1:20. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully we can do this again later and it won't take as long.